När trollmor har lagt sina 11 små troll och bundit fast.
The giants were described in the earliest sources as those who first came to the land far up in the north. They represented untamed nature, ancestral memory, the pre-human world, and forces older than the gods. The first legends also described giants as heroes who helped people in many different ways. They were also very social. They lived in groups or families, in halls under boulders or in mountains, deep in the forests, where they stored enormous wealth of gold. Hey you, perfect soul. I am Sophia, PhD sociology and author within self-help, spirituality, fantasy action and sociology. I grew up in southern Sweden in Småland, lands of small, which was already populated at least 8000 BCE. This land of the small were thriving during Viking Age and rebelled against kings and the church when they, during the Dark Middle Ages, tried to take control. Småland is abundant of magical forests, and there are many legends about supernatural beings and human encounters, many of which were told to me by my loving and wise grandmother. This rich collection of Scandinavian folklore, I believe, origins from real-life experiences in ancient times, when giants that we meet both in Sumerian tablets and by biblical texts migrated from south up to the north. The giants were not shy of human beings as the other supernatural beings, but their size, lifestyle and conditions distanced them from human everyday life. The giants were typically night people. Sunlight turned them to stone, so they preferred to go out at night. They were also afraid of thunder. Many legends describe how giants were planning to go out, but did not dare to go out because the thunder came. Maybe reminding the giants of Thor's spear. A large part of the folk tales focuses on encounters with human women, either when they are asked to help as midwives or when they are taken by the giants. Most often, the women who help the beings receives a gift or a psychic ability, which often is taken away later on. The women who are kidnapped becomes mountain taken. That is, they get changed personality and mind, even if they later are released. Human women helped giants, and giantesses helped humans if they wanted to, since the female giants were of wild and untamed nature. These troll women, trollkonor, female giants, were the primordial mothers. They are older than the gods, mothers of fate and carriers of birth, death, and cosmic thresholds. Female giants are vividly described in the mythologies as wolf riding and snake reigning wise women. They were very influential and powerful, and they didn't hesitate to command, warn, or guide the kings, for instance through appearances in dreams. Several legends name the most famous female giants, Angerboda, she who brings grief or warning of anger. She was a giantess, and as the mother of monsters, she dwelled in iron wood. She was seen as something inevitable, but not evil, since her purpose was to give birth to monsters that end the world. Vafthrudnir was another giantess, a female giant, who was considered to be a master of riddles, which eventually led her to a battle of riddles with Odin. I'm not going to ruin the end for you here, how it ended up. The mountain giantess Skadi was well known for both her courage and her arrogance. She even chose a god as a husband, but then decided to leave him for her freedom. And the giantess Grior was faithful to the Aesir and helped and protected Thor against other giants. There is a clear red thread of stories of wild, rebellious and independent strong women. The female giantesses are described as widely independent, with a female autonomy against male order, and as such consisting of a natural wisdom. As in other ancient mythology, the female womb represented the universe or the world, where the female cycles also were cosmic changes for all living beings. Sumerian myth preserves some of the oldest female giant archetypes on Earth, both as primordial giantesses and as mother goddesses. Namu was seen as primordial mother and in the waters in the creation texts. She was pre-cosmic, boundless, and mother of gods. Tamat was the chaos mother, enormous and cosmic, creating monsters. Aruru was the creator goddess, who formed humans with her hands. These three were also described as female giants, cosmic in scale, as creators and mothers of gods. Egypt does not use the word giant, but the scale and function are identical when they describe cosmic-bodied mothers. Nut was a sky giantess, with her body arcing across the sky. As cosmic-sized, she swallowed the sun each night and gave birth to it each morning. Sekhmet was a lioness of destruction, a female force of annihilation. Hathor was the nurturing mother that could become an apocalyptic destroyer. Across cultures, we can see that female giants represents pre-patriarchal power, nature before law, creation without permission, and death as transformation. They were the womb of the cosmos, the memory of Earth, and the boundary the gods cannot cross. Until next video, bye.